Good evening, Lake Orion. My hashtag, 4-0 fantasy football. Anthony's hashtag is 0-4. And Ian Weatherspoon's hashtag is Be Royal on Between Taorminas.
Hi, welcome to the show. Glad you're here. Sit down and shut up.
What?
That goes for both of you.
Why are you insulting today?
I got one thing to say to you.
What? Be royal.
No.
Yeah, be royal.
4 straight years.
4 straight years.
4 straight years.
What, the AL Central title?
That's right.
Jeez Louise.
You quit writing. You were talking right now. Knock it off. Quit writing. All right, you can show that. Go ahead, show that. All right, anyways. Well, hey, what happened to the Royals?
Kansas City's still in the wild card game.
So?
Yeah, they're going to win tonight against the Oakland Athletics.
Okay, let's say they get past Oakland, which they won't.
They will.
Then they play who?
The Angels.
You think they're going to beat them?
Yes.
Yeah? How? How?
Bullpen.
Bullpen. You got to go 7 innings before you get to them.
You got, let's see, you got Varys, you got Davis, and you got Greg Holland.
That's in the 7th inning.
Yeah, but if you think about it, if it's a close game, Kansas City will win this game because of their back end of that bullpen.
You know what they need to do to get to the bullpen?
Why?
Score runs.
They'll score runs.
They don't score runs.
They can steal bases too. I mean, they can no doubt they can steal bases.
So they got to get on base first.
Yeah, they'll get on base because they got a lot of good table setters. I think when you look at it here, Kansas City's going to beat Oakland tonight.
Who's pitching for Oakland tonight?
John Lester.
Uh-huh.
Guess who's pitching for the Royals? Big Game James is pitching for the Royals.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
You think Oakland's scared at all?
No.
No, I don't.
But I think Kansas City wins tonight because of that bullpen.
Will you quit writing? Sheesh. You take a vow of silence here or what? Oh, man. Okay.
Looks like we got a priest tonight.
Listen. Not celibacy, silency.
Yeah, that's fine.
Anyways. The Tigers win the division.
Yeah.
Like we all said they would, except you.
Yep.
Because you're the devil.
Of course.
Yeah. And they have a very favorable matchup with the Orioles.
Okay.
Thoughts?
Nelson Cruz.
Thoughts?
You got Am Jones.
Okay, what do you think? Nelson Cruz is going to act like it's 2011 again?
Nelson Cruz is a Tiger killer.
Yeah.
Let's look at it here with this here. Yeah, Baltimore's they're not as good pitching-wise, but when you look at the Tigers, I mean, they got some consistency issues with this team.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, there's going to be times where Roger Davis can't hit.
He might not even play.
Miggy can't. Miggy hasn't been consistent, even though he's been hurt.
He's been
Victor
pretty good
Martinez
this month.
had a nice series, and J.D. Martinez has been a huge surprise.
Mm-hmm.
So when I look at it here with the Tigers, there's no doubt in my mind that I think they're in trouble with the Orioles because of their bullpen. Their bullpen is going to be the reason why if they're going to lose this series because you can't trust Joe Nathan, who blew 7 saves, and also you can't trust David Price even. What in the world is this?
Tigers in 4, Camden Yards, Hitters Park, 5-1 against Baltimore. Listen, I'm going to take that away from you in 1 second here. Give me that. I need you talking. Keep up. Listen. There are more things in baseball than a bullpen. You're aware of that, correct?
Of course.
You're aware of that, correct?
Of course.
So why are you putting so much focus on a bullpen?
Because this bullpen has been awful.
Okay. Did the bullpen in the regular season include Sanchez?
No.
Okay, Sanchez is there now.
Yes.
They didn't use Soria properly.
No. He should have been used in the ninth.
I think it takes one blown save in the playoffs for Nathan to be done.
He should have been used in the ninth.
I think that change will be made if Nathan blows a save.
Yeah, I think that Soria should be pitched in the ninth. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
He should be pitched. Wow, silent treatment today. Isn't that interesting? So let me get this straight here, Ian. I look at it here, Nelson Cruz is going to have a huge series in this series. What in the blue blazes going on with you, man? Who are you? What are you doing? Who are you? You're 0-4! You're nobody! What I'm saying is that here with the Tigers, Ian, is basically, are you kidding me? Huh? What? I don't like fairies! It's not your fault! You made her go on silent treatment today! Come on. Ian, what's your projection with the Tigers? What's your projection, Ian, with the Tigers?
I don't have a projection.
Come on, give me it.
I don't have one. They're going to win the World Series. That's my projection.
I
don't know how they're going to get
win
there.
This series in 4 games.
In 4?
I think the Tigers win.
You're
in
saying
4.
that?
Yes.
I don't want you to say that.
Why?
Because that's been bad news.
How has that been bad news?
Because everything you say, the opposite happens.
When has there been a time that
The past 3 years we've done the show, you've been screaming about how much trouble the Tigers are in, and they have not been in much trouble yet this year or this lifetime.
And I said that all the time?
Yeah, your panic meter is always, 20,000 plus every
Yeah,
April.
panic meter is a beautiful thing right now.
Oh, brother. All right. You think Tigers in 4, honestly?
Honest, Tigers in 4.
Who loses game?
Let's see here. Take that back. Verlander. Walk off.
Okay. So it keeps it close.
Keeps it close.
Joe Nathan blows that one or what?
Yes, Joe Nathan blows that one.
So they win game 1.
Yes.
Scherzer on the mound.
Yes.
Perfect game?
No.
Oh, darn it. Oh, this is real meaningful commentary. Oh, here we go. I don't know if I can handle 2 more segments of silent treatment.
I guess we might have to.
I
Might have to be
can't handle
just
it.
you and me.
All right, fine. I'm not even going to look over there.
Okay.
All right, when we come back, we're not going to talk about anything because apparently we're monks now. Stay tuned.
Hello, Lake Orion and Oakland County. This is Sammy Taormina here, talking a new show here called OA Now. We're going to talk about sports from football to basketball to volleyball to track and field to soccer, cross country, etc. here on OA Now on ON TV.
Hi, welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us, even though I doubt you probably have changed the channel by now. Let's talk about the Lions.
Of course.
What'd you think?
I can't believe it.
Wait. How's that chant go?
Fire!
No, not that one. The one that of the team you thought was going to win but didn't win in the game over the weekend.
Jets!
Yeah, they lost.
How?
At home.
I can't believe it. I can't believe they're in first place.
Believe it. What are your thoughts? Why are they in first place?
Because it looks like they have a defense. But you hear about the Gamakons too?
What about him?
He
Is going to New York when we're done here?
He's gonna be going to New York.
We all knew that already. We all knew that.
He's gonna be a member of the Jets.
The Jets?
He'll be a Jet.
Well, good for him. He's going to go from one pitiful franchise to another.
Yes.
Yeah, so what?
When you look at the Lions, I mean, like, how do you win without Calvin Johnson basically being limited?
Hey,
Golden Tate actually helped me in my fantasy team.
Golden Tate won a Super Bowl last year.
Yes, he did.
All right, being the number one guy.
Right.
So he's capable.
Right. But still, I mean, like, this team they're. How can you be 3-1 with a patched up secondary? How? And you play in a bad division like AFC North.
How's that a bad division?
It is a bad division.
How's that a bad division?
Because the Lions just destroyed Green Bay.
Yeah.
They destroyed Green Bay.
Yeah.
I mean, like, Chicago looked like a bunch of like a hypocritical team when they got destroyed. They allowed my defense. I got -1 on my fantasy team because of them. I'm very upset about that.
I can tell.
I am upset about it. Oh, God.
All right, let's get over the fact here that the Lions might be good because they might be good. We don't know yet. It's still early.
Yeah.
Remember what they started off at last year?
Yeah, and look what happened.
Yeah, they went down faster than Hindenburg. So
Yes.
we'll never know until we play the season.
Right. They still got to
But-
play the Saints. They got to play the Falcons.
Saints don't look good. Falcons don't look good.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. This is
This
is too much.
This is too much.
Oh my God!
my
What is this turning into?
This turning into Jerry Springer.
This turned into a propaganda fest here.
I know. Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, now
I need a writing utensil.
I do too. But anyway, let's talk about Lions here, okay?
Well, quit reading him.
I'm not reading him.
Yeah.
Let's focus on you.
Look at me.
Yes.
Don't look at the cameras.
Yep.
Bright lights. Now listen. Do the Lions feel different? Now listen now, because last year they had a hot start. They had a hot start in 2011. Is there something different about this team?
No.
No? Why not?
Because this team is going to be a disaster waiting to happen.
Don't look.
When you look at
Focus.
the Lions, I mean, like, this is a tough team to watch. This is a very...
Why are they tough to watch?
Because when they look bad, they look bad. Now, a lot of people say Jim Caldwell's turning around the program.
Yeah.
But still...
You don't agree
This
with
is
it?
still the Lions. This is still the Lions.
They're 20th in penalty yards this year.
Right.
That's a marked improvement.
That's a marked improvement.
Okay. Their defense is still holding true to a top 5 ranking.
Uh-huh.
Sam. But one thing I would notice is what the players are saying before and after games in the media.
Mm-hmm.
They're talking a little differently.
Yep.
They're not sounding like Jim Schwartz hooligans.
No.
Okay?
They played Jim Schwartz this week.
Are you excited about that?
No.
Why not?
Because I think the Lions are going to kill him.
Why aren't you excited about
Because
that?
I've been hearing rumors Buffalo might be starting Kyle Orton this week.
They are starting Kyle Orton this week.
What's wrong with them? E.J. Manuel.
He sucks.
You got benched?
I guess.
What the heck happened? How did he get benched?
I don't know. They're the Bills, man. I don't know.
I'm going to say the Lions win by 6 touchdowns this week.
They win by 6 touchdowns?
Yep.
What is this? We got 6 TDs and 3 TDs.
What in the world is this?
Oh, brother.
What do we do? Just get a
So
new...
you think they're going to drop an atom bomb on the Bills
They're going to drop an atom bomb
against their old
against
defensive
the
coordinator?
Old defensive coordinator, Jim Schwartz.
Their old coach is not going to be able to stop them.
Right, and Stephen Tugg ain't coming back.
No, we know that. Wait, ever?
He ain't coming back.
This year or ever?
He ain't coming back.
This year or
This
ever?
year.
Okay. All right.
Give me that.
Nice. Finally. Oh, what'd you do? You got to buy him a new table now.
Dadgummit.
You got to
Give
buy
me
him a new
that.
table.
Yep.
I never thought I'd want to see that in your hands, but I actually do.
Thank you really much.
Yeah, you're welcome
You
really
know?
much. He's
Are
still,
you a mime? Yeah, he's a mime. this
All right,
week.
fine.
Okay.
So you think it's going to be a blowout?
Yes.
So they're going to lose?
Yes.
No. The Lions are going to lose?
No, Lions will win this week.
No, you just jinxed him.
I How did I just jinx them?
Because you're always wrong on predictions.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah.
How am I wrong? If the Lions lose this week, you're going to buy me dinner.
If the Lions, I'm not betting against the Lions. I think they're going to win too. But I think you just jinxed them.
How did I just jinx them?
You said the Jets were going to win.
Yep.
You said the Royals were going to win the division. Tigers were going to finish 5th. You said the Packers were going to beat them. I mean, you're bad. You're bad at
How
predictions.
am I a bad man?
You're not a bad man,
Are you saying I'm
per
a bad
se.
man? He's a
little
nun,
bit.
he's a priest. You're saying I'm a bad man?
Kind of.
Dadgummit.
You need to go to his church.
I'll go to his church and I'll go to like his church school.
All right.
Good God.
Good.
Sounds like a numb today.
A
Numbskull. He's 0-4 in fantasy football.
So he doesn't have a right to talk.
Yeah, you gotta be quiet. I'll beat him this week.
You guys face off, eh?
Yep. I'll beat him this week.
You got any fantasy tips for me?
I'll talk to you after the show.
You don't want to give a tip out right now?
Yep.
Just a tip? Why'd you give that back to him?
I don't know.
Curse you. Sammy, come on.
But here's my tip to you.
One player this week to keep your eye on fantasy-wise.
Keep an eye on
EJ Manuel on the bench?
No. Keep an eye on I would say Peyton Manning. I'm going against him this week, so he could beat me this week pretty bad.
Oh, so what do we got here? Sam is done. And with that, I think this segment might be done. What do you think? You got anything else on the Lions?
Lion. If you have a Lion on your fantasy team, start him. Even Reggie Bush, Joyke Bell, Calvin Johnson.
What do you think? Jim Schwartz is going to be playing linebacker himself? Why do you think they're going to be so bad?
Because the Lions are going to just destroy the Bills this week at Ford Field.
Their offense is going to wake up again?
The offense will snap. Yeah, Kyle Orton's starting too.
All right. Well, whatever. I don't hate the pick. Oops. Anyways, when we come back, hopefully I have a drink in my hand. Stay tuned.
Hello, Lake Orion. It's Anthony Taormina, co-host of Between Taorminas. I want to let you know of a new show called History Now. In it, we're going to talk about global, national, and political events that occur in our lifetime. We're going to also have guests and also have co-hosts as well, and also plenty of surprises. Catch us on History Now here on ONTV.
Hi, this is Sean Belligian from Fox 2 and State Champs, and when I am in Lake Orion, I do not miss Between Taorminas. You want to know what's going on locally? How about that Lake Orion hockey team? They've got quite the program going. Go check out Between Taorminas.
Welcome back to Between Taorminas here on ONTV. Gentlemen, how you doing? Gee, it looks like a marker I destroyed.
Is this why you quit talking? Or started talking? This thing doesn't work.
Let's talk about Michigan.
What do you want to talk about Michigan for?
Because they got a little concussion policy.
Apparently they don't.
Shane Moore, Brady Hoke should be fired
Yeah.
for what he did to Shane Morris. You know, Shane Morris is now in the this is the second time I've talked about Shane Morris, because Shane Morris ended up getting because I remember when he was at Warren D. LaSalle, he suffered from mono, and he was I criticized him for going to a couple football camps. I don't think Shane Morris is that good of a quarterback. He should have not gone to Michigan. He's an overrated player. That's what I think.
What about David Brandon?
David Brandon should be fired.
Yeah, I agree.
He should be fired because what he did over there, I mean, he's not letting the alumni get to games. He's not letting the alumni actually, he's not letting them give the tickets to their other family members, season tickets to their to Michigan games. I just think it's a disaster over there in Ann Arbor. I think in East Lansing it's more better crisp than Ann Arbor right now.
Clearly. Mm-hmm. Would you say the Michigan program's an absolute joke right now?
It's a train wreck. It's horrible. It's a mess. It's a reckon with. It's bad.
They lost to Minnesota.
Yeah, they lost to Jug.
Utah.
Lost to Utah.
They lost to Toledo.
Yeah, it lost to Toledo.
Lost to,
Appalachian State.
it lost to Notre Dame Prep.
Nope.
Oh, Notre Dame.
Notre
the
Dame.
college.
Well, they
might
they're
lose to
playing.
Notre
They
Dame
could lose
Prep.
Notre Dame, Pontiac Notre Dame Preparatory. Yeah, they're not a bad team. I don't know about
And
the,
thoughts?
I don't know about the drag. I don't know about when I look at. I don't know who would win between the Dragons and Michigan. They're 2-3. Got to win out.
Egads.
Looked awful last week against West Bloomfield.
The fact that you're comparing the Dragons to Michigan is disturbing to me. It is very disturbing. First things first. It was one of the toughest homecoming games I've ever seen.
It's the worst game I've seen. Worst game I've
Emotionally.
seen in my years of playing, and even it's the worst game I've seen.
I wrote on your blog.
Guest writer, huh?
I wrote on your blog because I had to address it. We need to get back. They need to get back to playing Lake Orion, traditional Lake Orion football, which is we have a great offense, great quarterback, great passing game, great running game. We have a strong, smart, decision-making, relentless defense. Where is that? Why Lake Orion has not.
It hasn't
Where
been
is
there
it?
for 2 years.
You think it's been 2 years?
It hasn't been there since 2012. That's when this team had a relentless defense. This was when this team had a very good. This is when this team had a good offense. Of course, I felt last year, being honest with you, that Cameron Cosset should have started last year, his junior year. He should have started last year, not Connor Grant. Because this
offense.
defense,
No
no
offense.
offense, this defense would have been much better if Connor Grant would have stayed there at one way instead of going two ways. This is a program issue. This is a program disaster. Looking at right now.
I make mention of who's to blame. Coaches, players, alumni, staff, the program culture. Actually, everything is to blame. But as fans, we're used to seeing Lake Orion win, especially at home. To lose on homecoming, first time since 2000, get shut out, first time since 2003. You know, it's very hurtful. But you have to give West Bloomfield credit. They're very talented.
They're
They
a good
remind me a
team.
lot of Cass Tech.
I think they're better than Detroit Cast Tech, to be honest with you.
You think so?
I think when you look at it here, they got a good running back in Michael King. Of course, I think they got a better quarterback. You know, I think Tristan Jackson's a better quarterback.
Right.
Their defense is stout. I mean, they're fast, they're quick. This team, it would not surprise me if West Bloomfield goes far in the playoffs this year.
Agreed.
Would
What
not.
do you think about playing Stony Creek this week? Brad Zuby. Zuby wanted on, but according to the Aunt Bella Accords, can't happen.
Well,
The Aunt Bella chords. What are the
Brad
Aunt Bella
Zuby,
chords?
Brad
Hang on. What are the Aunt Bella chords?
It's a nice little talk that I had with Coach Bell, and
And what does that entail?
we'll talk about it later. The viewers. don't
Brad
need to know.
Zuby will I'll probably ask Brad Zuby to be one of my guests on Away Now coming up. But also when you look at this game with Stony Creek's a physical defense. Can Lake Orion score against this defense, and can Lake Orion stop this team? I mean, they should be motivated to last year losing 36-7. I mean, but I just think that right now, the way this team is playing, it's going to be a very low-scoring game. And but if this defense doesn't show up, like I said, if Matt Krause shows up, Lake Orion wins. If he doesn't show up, Stony Creek wins.
Lake Orion wins. Too motivated. I would say, nothing to lose at this point. It's a must-win game. Lake Orion wins this game. Simple as that.
I think they win by 3 points.
I disagree. I think it'd be more. All right. Let's do my call-out for this week. My call-out this week is a guy that certainly deserves to get called out. He's done some atrocious things. He hides innocent people's carts. He instigates. He tries to be evil. Carl Barnes, why? Simple. Look, you try to be evil. You try to instigate. You try to be, you just try to be you. But Carl, it doesn't work out. You cannot fool the master. It's simple. They call me the evil mastermind they don't call me that for nothing. Carl Barnes,
Learn from a true pro. You'll learn someday.
May I ask who's Carl Barnes and what did he do?
Carl Barnes is the husband of Mrs. Julie Barnes, who also happens to be a security guard at Lake Orion High School. Really good man, though.
Isn't she a teacher?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, my call here, I'm going to call out a bunch of losers who am actually, you know, they wear a little bit out of the ordinary based on fashion. I'm going to call out people who wear colored pants. Colored pants, why? Simple. They all suck. Because here's why.
Don't copy off me.
I didn't copy off.
You did. You said simple.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. But why would you wear a specific amount of pants like Derek Dooley, of course, wore Tennessee, wore orange pants? That don't make sense. Bud Riley at Oxford. Why do you wear gold pants? Yellow pants. That doesn't make sense. And then
Mr. Tracy?
Joe Daisy. Joe Daisy. Why do you wear baby green pants? Do you have all something in common? Get an attorney for God's sakes. Get your pants. You don't need to wear other what the world colored pants. They claim you're an identity. You all three need an identity crisis. You all three need one. Who are you three? Change your pants to a respectable color, not these weird colors. Jesus. Okay, I'm done.
I didn't know he was a fashion critic. I did not know that.
Yeah, I am.
You are?
That'll be a good goal of mine.
You wear sandals in January.
Yeah. I will. Yeah, I can even draw teams' uniforms. Lake Orion needs new whites badly.
I think I gotta go change my pants. Hope you all have a great week. Good night.